Hey guys, welcome back to FedEx Gaming's Redstone Tutorials. In this tutorial, I'm showing you guys how to build my chicken cooker and breeder, because I made a chicken cooker not too long ago, a few days ago, but some people asked me to also make a breeder version as well. So as you can see right here, I have some chickens up here. They're standing over a hopper, so whenever they lay their eggs, will go through the hopper and pop out that dispenser down there. That's the whole part where the eggs make the chickens. Now, a lot of people are saying chickens can't spawn in half slabs. They can, guys. It's just a horrible ratio, and I'll get to that. I'm not going to go over too much because I could take 10 minutes, guys, explaining how all this stuff works, but I'm not going to. So I put the button for the water up here because, you know, the hopper gets in the way, and obviously we have to come up here to breed our chickens anyway. So we come up here, we click this water right here. Our chickens start bobbing up and down out of the water, and you can go and go like this, and you can feed them all. You know, here, take some of these weak seed chickens. There we go. And then let's turn this off. I should have made at least a few baby chickens from that. So yeah, I got 1, 2. I made 2 baby chickens from that. Yeah. And that's another thing. Oh, there he goes. That's another thing right there. Sometimes, not all the time, maybe I'd say about maybe 5% of the chance, there might be a chance that when you're breeding your chickens, one of them might push the baby chicken and it might get stuck right in this corner. It's only happened to me twice now, that once, and now it just happened to me again right there. But you can just jump up like this and push him out, or sometimes he really gets stuck in there and you just can't get him out. But that's just fine anyway, because if you want to, you could kill the chickens up here. It doesn't really matter. If you kill the chicken, the items are just gonna funnel down into this hopper right here, come out over there, and end up down here inside this chest. So you don't have to worry about killing any chickens up there. So we got 3 baby chickens in here, and obviously this is the console. This is not PC. I'm a console version player, so I had to set up this right here. So if I click the button, the lava goes out, and the lava goes out, the lava goes in. The reason why I do that is because on the console, when the items come out of the chickens, sometimes they pop up really high into the air and the lava burns them. You can set it up to be fully automatic. You could flip down this lever and set it to be fully automatic, so you don't ever have to like do anything unless you're breeding them. Obviously, you're gonna have to turn it off to breed them and let the chickens out. That's obvious. But you can set it to fully automatic. Now the chickens come down here. Now, like I said, they definitely, where's my sword? There it is. They definitely can spawn from there. I'm gonna kill this chicken really quick. I know it's inhumane, but I gotta do it. So we're gonna kill him really quick. And then right there, the people are saying they're not spawning inside half slabs. They are. Watch. I'll put all these eggs in here, and they should spawn from the slab. See, there it goes. It's just a bad ratio, guys. The ratio is like 10% for these guys spawning. I put all those eggs in there, and so far I've only gotten like 4, it looks like. Got maybe like 4 of them, and that's it. So it's really bad ratio. Now, obviously, like I said, the lava won't hurt them. I'll put some chickens in here. I'll put 3 in each one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3 like that. So we should get 3 cooked chicken breasts from both sides. So we click this button, the chickens get set on fire, and once I know this is inhumane, guys, I know, but it's delicious. We look inside this chest, 3 cooked chicken breasts in here, and 3 cooked chicken breasts in here. Now, I've been rambling on this for 3 minutes. Like I said, I could go 10 minutes telling you how all this stuff works, but we're gonna start building this right now because, like I said, I don't feel like rambling on forever about this thing. All right, guys, so for our chicken cooker and breeder, we're going to need a 5x6 spacing. We're also gonna have to dig down 2. Now, for this build, we're going to need 5 hoppers. Now, you're gonna need a pretty good amount for this build, but it's really cool. I like it a lot. You're gonna need 5 hoppers, 4 dispensers, 1 dropper. Make sure you don't get your droppers and dispensers mixed up. You need 4 dispensers and 1 dropper. We're gonna need 5 redstone repeaters, 1 redstone comparator, 3 redstone torches, 15 redstone dust. We're also gonna need 2 levers later on for if you want to set it to fully automatic or not. We're gonna also need 5 slabs. Let's take out our slabs right now. 4 chests, and our block. Let's leave our chest. We're gonna need 4 chests, 9 glass, and then I'm just gonna take out my white stained clay because that's a block choice. We're also gonna need 2 lava buckets and 1 water bucket. Now, I'm gonna get rid of my. Let's just leave it out. Why not? We're gonna have to do it all anyway, so who cares? Let me take this out. There we go. So once you got your 5x6 spacing, come to the bottom left and count over 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and then count up 1 block. So 1, like that. Put a block right here with some redstone dust on top of it. Then we're gonna put a block of choice right above it. That's why I wanted to keep that other block out. Put a block of choice right above it. You will be able to see it. And we're also gonna need 2 buttons. I didn't say that before. We're gonna need at least 2 stone buttons. So we're gonna put a button right there. So that's where we're gonna be activating our lava from. This is where our lava is gonna be going. So then coming out of this block right here, we're gonna put 3 repeaters. 1, 2, 3, like that. Put this one on 4 ticks. Put this one on 4 ticks. And put this one on 3 ticks, like that. Next, we're going to put a block right above this 4-tick delay repeater. So let's get rid of our buttons for now and put a block right above this 4-tick delay repeater right here. So go into sneak mode and put a block like that, and put a block down and put a block down on this side as well. Next, we're going to put a repeater coming out both sides of the block on 1-tick delay, 1-tick delay like that. Put a block up in front of it, a block up in front of it on this side as well, and put redstone dust here and redstone dust here like that. Next, we're gonna have to bring our redstone dust from over here all the way up to this one. So come down in a ladder shape right here, and literally from the front of this 3-tick delay repeater, just wrap it all the way around like that. And that will create our pulse for our dispenser. So to put our dispensers in now, this is where you have to take out your white blocks, because this is going to be your blocks of choice. We're just going to put a block up in front of that redstone dust there, and put a dispenser facing this way towards us. Make sure you're like 3 blocks away too, because there's that whole glitch where it like faces down sometimes like that. So just make sure you're like 3 blocks away from it like that, and put your dispensers in. So you can actually go ahead and put your lava in right now, because if it's working right, it should just pulse it. So watch, we've clicked this button right here, like this, the lava comes out, the lava goes in. See, if yours is not doing that, lava goes out and lava goes in, then you did something wrong, and your lava is just going to go everywhere and break everything. But you deserve it. No, you don't deserve it, but just make sure these 2 are on 4 ticks, 3 ticks, and then those are on 1 tick, and it should make your nice little pulse for your lava. All right, guys, so next what I want you to do is come right down here where you see where this redstone dust is. I'm just going to put a block up right here. You know, you do any block. You won't be able to, well, you'll be able to see it a little bit because this is where your chests are going. So I highly recommend using just some blocks of choice. And then we're just going to dig out right here a little bit more like that. And we're going to go ahead and put our chests right here. So take out your double chests and just put 2 chests right here. And 2 chests like this is where your items will be funneling into. We can go ahead and get rid of that and take out our slabs again. Then we're going to come to the backhand side, and off the back of these chests, go into sneak mode and put a hopper going into the back of this chest. Sneak mode and put a hopper going into the back of this chest like that. Next, we're going to put a slab on top of both of these hoppers like so, because if you did not know, baby chickens are half the size of a block. They're like 1/2, so they can't be burned by the lava, because a baby chicken on top of a slab is just a full block, and then a chicken is a full block. So that's why we have to put those slabs in like that. Alright guys, so next what we're going to do is put another block of choice right here above this button, and then our hopper is going to be going right above this. But before you put our hopper in, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to go 2 blocks up from here. So come out 1 block from the back. Let's use these ones right here. Come out 1 block like that, so we're only up another block right here, and then come up a block, come up another block, and then delete these 2, and then facing downwards off this block, we're going to put our dropper like that. Make sure it's your dropper, not a dispenser. So make sure that's your dropper. Then what we're going to do is we can go ahead and delete this block right here. Now we're going to take out our hopper, and we're going to put our hopper going into our dropper right there. So go into sneak mode and just put a hopper going right into your dropper like that. So it looks something like this. Next, what we're going to do is come to the back, and we're going to put another hopper right here coming off the top of it like that. So your hopper should look something like this. And then what we're going to do is I like to just put a block right here really quick and put a hopper going into the side of the block like so. Then we're going to come to this side, and then facing off that hopper right there, we're going to put a dispenser facing towards us like this. As you can see, we can see the front of our dispenser like that. So make sure that you're facing forwards. So if you want to just delete your slab and put it back, just make sure it's facing forwards like that. And make sure it's also a dispenser, not a dropper, dispenser. Next, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and get rid of our, these blocks just for now. And we're going to take out our torches because we want to make that pulsing. You know, you want your eggs to get pulsed out. So what we're going to do is come over here and put a block right next to this dispenser right here. So just put a block right next to it. Then we're going to come a block out. We can delete this block's not needed. So make sure there's a block. There has to be a block coming out from the back of this dispenser. And then we're going to put a comparator coming out of this block. So if I put an item inside our dispenser right here, let's go ahead and just put, let's put a lever in it, I guess. As you can see right there, my comparator just activated. See how the comparator is on? And now the comparator goes off. Because if there's an item in there, it can travel through a block. If you didn't know, it can do that. So just making sure that you notice that it does come on. Next, what we're going to do is put a block in front of our comparator like that. Put a torch up in front of it. Put a block to the side with redstone dust on it like that. Then we're going to put a torch to the side of our comparator coming out of this redstone dust. Put a block right above the torch. And then we're going to put a slab right here like that. And put redstone dust like this and like this. So you can go ahead and do that. Don't worry, it will never connect down here and break anything. It doesn't matter if this pulse is right here, but it does matter if this pulse is right here, so don't worry about any of that. Next, we're going to swing over here, and we're going to put another torch right here in the middle off this block, and it'll start doing wigging out right here. Don't worry about it. It's going to fix itself. Next, we're going to put some redstone dust right above this, and then put a block right above this torch right here. So that will make our pulsing like whole thing right there. It'll make like a super fast pulse. So if I put like a bunch of items inside this dispenser right here, so if I go like let's just throw a stack of 64 grass blocks in here, this thing just goes really fast. Like look, it just shoots really fast, like pop 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 pop. So let's just take that out real quick. We don't need any of that. And let's just put our grass here, why not? So now we got that in. Now all we have to do is just the water and stuff. Alright guys, so now what we have to do is put our dispenser in for our water, and then we'll just clean it up and we'll be completely done. So right here on top of this dropper, we're just going to go right here, go into sneak mode and put another dispenser, sneak mode. We're going to put another dispenser right here, like that. See how it's facing forwards right in front of this hopper. Then we're going to come off the backhand side of it and we're going to put a block right next to it, boop, with some redstone dust on top of it. And then we're going to put a block up right above this. You will be able to see this block, so make sure you pick a block that you want to. I'm just going to go with orange gold. I don't want to keep it while I want to change it up a little bit. And we're going to put a button right off of this like that. So if I click this button, this dispenser activates. If I click it again, it activates. It just keeps activating. And then we are completely done, guys. Do not put the water in yet. Well, you can put the water in. Just don't click the button. Don't click the button just yet. Now we got to clean everything up and make it look nice. So let's just get rid of this stuff. But let's do that. So then coming off the top of this dispenser, we can come up a few blocks like this. Do the same thing on this side. Just come up a few blocks in front of that repeater like this. Da, 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 da. Bring that all the way up. Beautiful. So it should look something like this right now. Next, we're going to bring up these blocks right here. So I usually just go like this real quick. You can go into sneak mode, you know, but you know, it's just faster like that. So just go like that and do the same thing on this side. Come out one and then go boop, boop, and then come down. Oop, sorry, come down like that. So now it looks something like this. Take out your slabs and put a stone slab upside down right here and a stone slab upside down right here. This is so the babies can fit through, but the adult chickens won't go through there. Next, we're going to take out our glass and we're just going to put glass in front of it. So obviously, so nothing falls out, but you want to see in there. Like, you know, you want to see in there, but you don't want anything to fall out. So there we go. Beautiful. And then obviously, you know, I just clean this up real quick. There we go. Make it look nice. Why not? So one thing I like doing with my tutorials is making everything look nice. Put some stuff there. This is just a big waste of time. There we go. But you're completely done, guys. All you have to do now is just add a few more blocks up here of your color choice. I just kept it white because, you know, chickens are white. So I'm going to keep everything white. Chickens are white. Let's put some blocks around it like that. So now it looks really nice. And then we're going to put a few blocks back here so the chickens can't jump out of your area. So there we go. So now if I click this button, the water comes out. And then the water goes away. Now, you need to know something about this. Hopefully none of you got off right away, because when you first get your first chicken in there, say I push a chicken in there, you know, whatever, he's gonna fall inside the hopper sometimes. Oh, look, he didn't fall in the hopper. Now, sometimes I want to show you guys if in case he falls into the hopper. Where's my sword? Let me get a sword out and kill him real quick. Because with this whole build, you can't have the chickens in the hoppers, because if they fall inside the hopper, like inside the middle of the hopper right here, like see how I just went inside of it right there, they won't jump up in the water. So that means you won't be able to breed them. So if I say if I just plop a chicken right in here, it should fall right in the hopper. As you can see, he's inside the hopper right there. We can't have them like that. Your chickens cannot look like that. They cannot be inside the hopper or it won't work. The fastest way to get them out of the hopper is just to smack them. It's like, yo, get out of the hopper. There you go. See, now he's not in the hopper anymore. So if any of your chickens, like say you're bringing chickens up here on survival, hey, you son of a chicken, get in the hole, chicken. No, don't go over there. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Put some lotion on the skin. So if any of your chickens fall into the hopper, it should only happen one time. After you put another chicken in there, no matter what, they won't fall into the hopper. But if you do see a chicken inside the hopper, like if you can't see his feet, if you can't see the chicken's feet, then you gotta punch him. You gotta punch the chicken. Now I can easily just, you know, go like this and put chickens inside here. Obviously, if you're on survival and you need to get chickens in there, all you need to do is just make a quick little staircase. I usually just go like this. I just make a quick little staircase going up like that. And like that, and like that. And then the cool thing about after title update 19 is we now have leads. So all you do is just get a chicken out, take a lead out, and just grab your chicken and go like this, and bring your chicken up here. Come on, chicken, get up here. Your chicken will come with you. You can take out some wheat seeds too to also lure your chicken in. It sounds so. Get some wheat seeds, lure that chicken in. He doesn't know what's gonna happen. So then all you have to do, you know, just push your chicken in with the lead, and then once he's in there, left click on him, and you'll take the lead off. And that's how you can easily get your chickens in there. Hey guys, I'm coming back to you from the future. I ended the video and forgot to tell you that you can put it fully auto. I forgot, you know, you put a lever here and you put a lever right here. So if you want to set it to fully auto, you go like that. and then you can just walk away. You know, once your chickens are in there, just walk away and then set it to fully auto like this, and it'll do it. But like I said, if you're on the console, you might lose some items. You know, you might lose items, so it's a gamble. If you want to put it on fully auto, it's pretty much a gamble. I usually think it's just, you know, you're gonna come over here anyway. You know, just click the button, and the chickens are gonna, you know, they're gonna fry. They're gonna fry either way. Now we're gonna go ahead and test out that as well. So let me get rid of all this. It's all in the way. There we go. So obviously, you know, if you want to, you know, make sure everything is working, you know, just throw, I usually just throw a few items in here, and it, you know, usually it'll go right through, and then we can go inside of this thing and grab all our, wow, look at all these items that are still in here. But obviously, like I said, chickens, they do spawn in the slabs, guys. They do spawn in the slabs. It's just a very bad ratio of how many actually will spawn. So like, see, I'll put 16 eggs in there and see how many spawn. Let's see. Oh, come on, at least give me one. Didn't give me one chicken, really? It's so bad. The spawn rate's so bad. Look at that. Oh my god, it's so bad. Let's try putting a few more stacks of eggs in there. Come on. Man, it's such a bad ratio. Come on, spawn a chicken. I know you want to. I just did it over there a second ago. Look at that. Oh, you know what? I might have too many chickens. Yeah, I might have too many chickens in my world, guys. That might be the reason. But as you saw before in the beginning, it does work. It does. Just bad ratio. Then obviously, if you want to feed your chickens, you know, you just go like this. Take out some wheat seeds. Feed them. They'll create some babies. You know what? I'm going to make sure with this, you know. Let's see. Let's see. Come on. Nope. Yep. Maximum chickens have been... All right. You get the gist of it. I showed you guys in the beginning. Oh, you know what? Oh, fine. Hold on one second. Let me murder some chickens. Let me just murder some chickens and show you that this thing's working. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So yes, let's try the eggs again. Like I said, oh man, come on. I'm just gonna put 16 in there because I still want to breed them with the seeds. So let's see how many we get. 1, 2. Oh my god, I'm getting a lot. Why am I getting so many? I never got that many. Whatever. And then when you want to feed them and, you know, breed some of them, you just go like that. I reached it again. Oh, whatever. You know how to breed chickens. You know how to breed chickens. All right, guys, so that's how you build my chicken breeder and cooker. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe. Stay tuned with my newest videos. And I'm showing you guys all these inhumane videos. Oh, well. Peace.